following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So a little hard light projection pops out. Well, it isn't actually hard light. It's the hard light projector, but all it is projecting a hologram, and you can see Fuba, Fuba standing there. It's just like a little popping out off the top.
It's not who I expected to get a call from. It's going to be
Hello,
rude.
who's? Somebody finally answered. I assume these are the people that captured us.
Now my whole... It'd be weird if I answered in her voice, wouldn't it be? I think I can just go back to my normal voice, because she heard my normal voice before.
Your fake voice, yeah.
Yeah, my fake voice. So I'll cut the voice thing, but I'll leave the camera off just not to reveal any other information.
I can't see you. I understand you've probably turned off the camera.
Yes, I have. How are you making this call?
I have... It's going over the extranet, and I have a link to Noma still.
Interesting. I looked for that.
Well, you can remove it if you like. I thought I'd send you a message.
What about? I don't imagine you'll be getting out anytime soon.
Matojima's father is part of the Admiralty Board. He's trying to get us off. He might be able to do it. It was in Terminus space, not the Citadel space. It might be enough to get us off. He might be pulling some strings. But Mato refuses to go. She feels that we have to face justice and wants to stay in prison.
Fuck. It happened on Apollo's colony, though, so it doesn't matter.
But it's still Terminus system is what they're pushing for.
So, Vol can still try them for an attack on their colony.
And do you feel the same? Otherwise you wouldn't be making this call. Why would you want to warn us?
I just thought you'd want to know.
Would you have enough foresight to... If they keep pushing, we'll give the full data. And do they really want this?
Yeah.
You're the only one that can push that button. Because we would.
We're on Irune in prison at the moment.
What was that again?
We're on Irune in prison at the moment. That's the Volheim world.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
damn. And does Mato still have a link to her father? A
Yes,
communication
apparently.
link?
Well, I don't think she has a direct link. We were all given at least one call each.
In that case,
I'm using mine to contact you through Noma.
well, if you could pass on a message for me. We kept things quiet about the true origins of your team. Maybe we won't do that if they try to get you out.
As a last resort.
Yeah, as a last resort, I know what Pathrazer is capable of.
There's 2 more teams out there, just so you know.
2 more ships.
Thanks.
Mato refuses to leave, like I said.
If her father manages to pull off whatever it is they're trying, you might not have a choice. If
I
it
don't
does,
know what he'll do, but he's part of the Admiralty Board, and he's basically a Quarian lawyer shyster, from what I can gather.
He can't leave her in prison. What's that on him?
Yeah, that's why he can't.
But Mato has a strange sense of justice, despite what we do, and so she refuses to. She wants to stand trial, and I don't know if she's already going to dob the rest of us in.
if the Admiralty Board gets its way and you're free,
They will.
make sure Marto doesn't do anything drastic. I'm giving you an extranet address, my sus one. If the Admiralty Board gets its way, contact me, or get Marto to.
Marto wants all of us to just take the punishment.
I do too.
I'm the only one who kind of agrees with her. The rest still would prefer to be free. She usually has a way of swaying them, but she's for some reason not getting to them on this. I guess I understand they don't want to be imprisoned. I mean, it looks like it's going to be life.
It should be.
But then again, she says, "Is it really that different if we go back to the fleet?"
Well, thanks for getting in contact with me. If it plays out, please pass on my message, and of course, the one for the Admiralty Board.
Of course. I think I'm going to stick by Marto. Even if the others get off, I'm going to.
Then the same for you. If the board pulls their weight and you don't have a choice, contact that address.
Marto's threatened to just tell the Tyrians and the whole thing.
Without proof, it will be a sweep on the carpet.
Yeah.
But she also doesn't want to turn on the others.
Unless she had the forethought to harvest records beforehand, then there's no proof. And it won't fly. But pass on my message, and there's no forgiveness for what we've done. Hang up.
Oh!
You imbecile.
Oh!
You know what you've done?
Maybe.
It might be kind of good in that she might feel he's more like them, so he's now got allies
No,
in the group.
now she's going to think, who is he? Who have we lost in the past how many years? Who's about that height? And wait a minute, on the ship he was very...
If the Admiralty Board manages to pull them out, then if they can make an escape and contact me, I think it'll make it more likely that both Marto and Fuba trust me enough that we can use them in some way.
I don't actually see how they can get them out. They attacked a Vol colony. Yeah, it's in the Terminus system. It's still someone's colony. The Vols have possession of them. The Vols will try them. This isn't a council issue at all.
And they
it's
have,
a Vol one.
They also have all our footage of what we found, all the explosives that they tried hiding. It's
the traps. Yeah, like the Vols should be able to slam dunk this.
Yeah.
The only way I could see them getting out, because they're Vols, if large amounts of money were to show up.
Yeah.
Which
then the Vols will be like,
don't have, so...
Yeah, but they'll
they
just
might-
steal it from a bunch of Volus mines.
They might have something,
They got two other ships going out looking for things.
and then they might be able to just
I've
sweep
got
it
two
under
other
the rug
ships out
with
there.
we'll prosecute them, blah blah blah.
They won't. They're quarrying.
Well, yeah, they won't actually, but that's what they'll front it with.
Yeah, so Nomad's silenced now.
So, you're a super reliable ball that you can trust carrying around with you everywhere, huh? Time to disassemble it completely.
That she still has access to.
Kept
You're going to have to
secrets.
build your own, son.
You kept secrets from me, Noma. I don't like that.
Yeah, and actually...
Nighty night for now.
Oh, fuck, I carry it!
And Rose's gun.
It's gun on your back, though. You're on the back
Yeah,
now.
it still weighs.
He's got no strength. He's worse than me.
So you look like a pimp. You're just like leaning back and like...
pretty damn strong. You've got like 16 strength.
Only 14. Just enough to use some weapons. But I'm loaded down with so much shit.
Yeah.
And then I'll sleep my way back into the apartment.
And that's with the mod.
Still respectable.
9. Without my mod.
Where do I guess Rose's room or just on... Just put this on the table for now. Now I have a Noma to pour through, find the source of this transmission she was able to send to it, and how she still has a link to this thing and how it hid from me before with my really terrible hacking skills.
The thing is, do you want to get rid of that in case they try to contact you
Yeah.
again?
You want it hooked into something else before you remove it.
Yeah.
And you do know someone who has 20 points in hacking.
Yeah. When Logan comes back, we might be able to rig something up.
Her.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
Oh, then snap.
She got 25.
She is on Citadel at the moment, and she could help me with my other Noma-related fuck.
It took me 4 weeks to get the pterodactyl out of the Tyrannosaurus.
But did you pull it out of the mouth?
No.
It had to
It's going to
be.
get pulled down right through its esophagus.
It had to be
and out the bottom.
natural.
That's how it would have worked.
I really just don't think of all the cleanup people have to do after I'm done being awesome.
That's what a real hero is like. Collateral damage, that's another people's problem.
I think we're on the higher side of it, though. We clean up our own, like, shrapnel and things like that sometimes.
What's shrapnel?
Yeah, what shrap? We don't use those.
Bombshell's pal.
I was about to say, you have the kickback and bullshit.
I'm gonna call Nazina.
Oh, we can call her. Hello, Nazina Sananectomy speaking.
It's Zala.
Hello. Oh, yes, hello.
I have a problem, and I think you might be able to help me. Are you free?
No, I charge.
No, I mean, are you available right now?
I'm just trying to... there.
Got the pterodactyl out. Got the
We
duck off.
attached some of these velociraptor jaws that were ripped off.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
But you can swing by the museum. I can let you in the back.
Perfect. You should have a workshop there, and we might be able to just deal with it without having to go anywhere. I'll be on my way.
Okay, see you soon.
In about an hour, you're going to have a bill you will not be able to pay.
That's
Welcome
good.
to
With
my
Nazina, you just give her IOUs because she's going to end up paying you.
Yeah.
And we'll just take it off your next. Because you're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
no.
Like my plans for the Mechasaurus Rex. I was just supposed to talk about that yet.
see, Blinky, look what this is. Ah!
Oh, you have a blinky
the last
toe.
piece of news he does.
The last news ever.
Oh no, I am actually already out. Why am I still rolling it?
Yep.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
This sucks. What do I even show up for?
Just close
News!
that document. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be making my way to the museum.
Yeah, that doesn't take you long. It is also like the same elevator that would have got you to Guns of the Patriots. You just got to go a bit further. Not that you end up going there, but
Nah.
yep, you arrive
Yeah.
at the museum.
Go around to the back.
Mhm.
Try to get access. I don't, do they have a guy at the door, or
No, it's secure, but there's a little like communications terminal in the wall that you can contact people on the other side through.
find Nazina and contact through there?
Hello.
It's Zalo. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Let me just. Door goes from red to green.
Go in. Wander around until I can find the bay I remember out the back of the T-Rex room.
Yeah. There's Nazina at a workbench assembling dinosaurs.
We have access to this
The
really
jump scare with
realistic
the robot
looking dinosaurs.
She turns around with a velociraptor head, like from her forearm down. Goes, "Hello, Zano. Rawr! I'm going to eat you."
Oh no, I better shoot Rosa in the ass.
Chomp, chomp!
It was a lot more terrifying when they had legs.
Oh, they're over there.
You see them busy kicking.
Takes it off her arm, places it down.
How's the repair going?
It's almost there.
I had to believe this was our light application of violence.
We wouldn't have had to cancel the whole exhibit if you'd gone much harder. So, how can Nazina help you? How can I help you for one?
I have this.
It's a ball. It has a wheel on the bottom.
I'll turn it on.
Oh,
There's a little,
may I?
Brings that Omni tool.
yeah, if you'd like. Now it's an AI.
Interesting little device. It says Quarian made.
Handmade, salvage from vehicle armor on the outside, as far
I
as I can
said
tell.
Corian made.
What is... I mean, it's quite well done. Managed to... Mind if I open the side?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, you managed to cram some stuff in there. Oh, then there's room for there's 2 empty bays.
Yeah, I
What's on
think
the other
repair
side?
kits, metagel, power cells, things like that.
Oh, we've got an extra battery pack in there. Interesting. What do you need help with?
So we took this from an operation, and not 10 minutes ago I received a transmission on it, and I didn't know that that was still possible. Given the large amount of distance from the sender, they still had some kind of operative control in the system.
Okay.
I was hoping that while we do need to remove it from this, and if I want to do anything else, and look for any other secrets that I might have missed, I'd still like to be able to receive communications from that to a separate extranet address or something like that.
Okay, let me just... And she goes over to a terminal. Let me just isolate this from the network. And then... Can you bring your little thing over here?
Oh, sure. No.
Oh,
He doesn't handle bad terrain very much, and he can't climb or jump at all.
okay.
I play video games.
Pop. Let me have a look here.
Computer says
Oh
no.
my god, do you use airplane controls on this thing? Are they inverted? What the fuck?
Okay, it
He's a
looks like it
monster.
is set up to receive... It can receive communications as long as somebody knows the right address for it. It can... Oh, it can receive transmissions through the extranet as long as they're the convoys. Yeah. Now, it doesn't look like anybody... They can just send a message. I don't see any means of them being able to control it from here.
Okay, well, that's that off my mind at least.
The only ones who should be able to control it are you and the names in this list.
Yes. I'm gonna have to...
Did you emptied out the list?
Yeah, actually I
altogether?
did. I wiped that.
You haven't added these.
Haven't seen it. It'll just be me and
So
then
it's
that
just
empty.
you so far.
Right. Well, at least I know for sure that they can't take control of it and fire the gun.
If you want to stop, there's 2 ways to stop the transmission from coming if it's a concern. One is to rip out the receiver, but that would hamper your ability to use it for other things when transmitting. The other is you could change the
The delivery
IP
address.
configuration to something that obviously the person who sent this knows this somehow.
Yes.
And if you changed it to another value, unless they also knew the value, then only you or anybody else who knew that would be able to transmit to it.
Would we be able to set something up where if they attempted to transmit across the old value, we could still receive it to a separate device?
Well, if you had a similar device with the... There's 2 ways you could do that. If you had a similar device that had the transmission IP address programmed into it, then yes. Or you could take this one out and put it in another device, maybe just like a communications terminal that doesn't do anything except receive communications. And if you need, it looks like it's also linked to the holo projector. If you need the holo projector, and it can also have access to the camera, but it couldn't control it, it could just see what is already being seen. Those look like the only things it could connect to.
So leave it there, remove the camera access, but now can you control it using the same path?
It's a good idea. Are we able to just kill its ability to use the camera? Its ability, if it's just receiving a transmission, I don't think that's too terribly dangerous.
You could, but it would also hamper your ability to control and see through its camera remotely with your Omni tool if you wanted to do that.
So it
it's all
uses
the same
it
system.
uses the same card effectively to do that.
So yeah, your two options are basically either replace this with a new one, where you control the address, or just change the address. But if you want the old one to work, you either have to take that one out and put it into a purely communications device, or blank it.
We'll leave it be for now. When it's in any location that's hazardous, I have it powered off. I assume that if it's powered off, it can't receive.
Oh no! Well, if you've powered it off, it shouldn't be able to receive any information.
Excellent. And I'll look about ordering another one of those devices to do a swap.
Okay.
I do have some other plans to upgrade this unit, and part of that would probably require a VI capable of more than whatever it's currently operating on.
The VI, you say?
Yes.
Busy stroking.
You've come to the right person.
Busy stroking.
So when it comes time to pull the trigger on that particular project, I would have your support.
You would just have to give me certain parameters you would want this VI to be able to perform. Looking at this, it's got a fairly simple program based around... It looks like a bunch of macros. So, for example, it will dispense... If anybody in this list has a medical scanner hooked up to their system or some way of monitoring their health systems, it will administer Minigel if their vital signs drop below a certain threshold, which is programmable and alterable by you or who's ever master controller of this. The other one is the shields, which are also... Looks like it can... Thanks to that shield upgrade slot, it can boost somebody's shields.
Yeah, without an additional power cell, it just drains its own battery, but...
So, for example, here, do you mind if I access this?
Go for it.
So, it's set to you at the moment. Its default seems to be if the shields drop to below 10, then it will top up the shields.
Do we want to test it? I could set my shields to overload.
Oh no, I'm sure it's fine. I'm just reading... I've just got it connected to you at the moment. So, I mean, it's already connected to you. I was just accessing that aspect of it. So, its default value is if your shields drop below 10, then it will immediately seek you out.
And apply that extra charge to the shield.
It also has similar programs attributed to the other names on the list, except those names have been blanked, so it's not doing anything except for you.
Yes, they've been removed.
But you probably already found these little macro programs in here.
Yes, it's the other little things that evaded me, apparently. Are we looking to probably expand its medical capabilities with a revival kit procedure and things like that, and then give it some other capabilities that it would only normally have if I took direct control?
Okay, I mean, you've got 2 extra spare slots at the moment. You could put additional things in there, perhaps. This thing looks like it was designed to be either upgraded or swapped out for different functions.
The first thing will be maybe an anti-gravity flight system, or maybe gravitic spider legs or something. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, it does seem to have limited mobility.
Yeah,
flat ground, that's about it.
It's this big drawback. It's good for in a ship until that ship takes fire, but Well, thanks for the help so far.
That's all good.
I was worried it was a major security leak.
No, anybody who transmits to that should only be able to transmit to it. They shouldn't be able to take any direct control.
Perfect.
Again, outside of the projector and the camera.
Worth on the list.
Yeah, is there any extra freedoms granted if you're on that list?
The master controller can control all aspects of the device, which is you.
And that's just a single person on that list.
Anybody else can, for example, anybody else on the list would be able to access the drone in order to look through its camera, but only you would be able to rotate.
And actually operate the drone itself. Perfect. Well, I've got a lot of thinking to do.
That comes down to your permissions. If you want to give the same control access to anybody on the list, you can grant them that. But the only problem comes down to if multiple people are trying to manipulate it all at once.
It's
It
either
can cause
gonna-
some confusion.
It's either going to get confused, so you'll have to set priorities.
Just wasting fun.
Well, perfect. At least I don't have to stress about that too much. Once I have a little more funds, I'll look into upgrading him. I think he could be quite helpful.
Okay.
Everything
Kinda
going
want
fine
one.
here?
Hmm?
Everything going all right here?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
great.
You
You're
need
trying to muscle in on my gig.
do you need a hand with the repairs?
Oh, I couldn't impose. Okay.
Perfect. I need to get my head off some stuff, my mind off some stuff, so repairing awesome robot dinosaurs should be the perfect way to do that.
As soon as I can finish this, I can find another job.
But these wouldn't
Hey,
be
I'm
the same.
taking a pay cut here, essentially. They paid me to work on these for a certain amount, but because of the incident, I'm not getting paid any extra overtime. So the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can find a job where I actually get paid.
It wasn't technically your fault that
It's a
the
bit
incident
rude.
happened. It's
No,
shocking
right?
they would do that. In that case, then let's get these guys repaired as quick as possible. I get 20... 30. I get a 30.
2030?
Yeah, look at her contract. She's getting stiffed.
I mean, she clearly is, but like, you know, he's helping her out. It's paying off his thing.
So yeah, 30 to repair,
Okay,
assist.
you spend some time doing that, which is good, because Rosa and Logan, unfortunately, are kind of stuck in heading to a planet mode.
Oh, how is this any different? Why I messed around so much at the start. Now you know how it feels.
It's fun. I like it when other people mess around doing stuff. They have to be a good boy, wearing the goodest of boy shirts.
That's not Radomir.
Radomir's not the goodest of boys.
So are you
He's the
trying
greatest.
to get
but that is a
Brendan to
dog.
fuck you or something? Are you trying to lure him in?
No,
Trap,
no, it's just
trap.
like that's a good boy. It's literally a good.
Nah, he's not as good as Stump.
Yeah,
He's
I
still
mean,
alive.
I mean, like, no, Dogmeat died. Canonically, Dogmeat's dead.
I like the original.
Yeah, the original Dogmeat's canonically dead.
Well, so's the dog that played him.
And yeah, and you would always get in the way of my auto fires and my burst fires and that, and like you end up
yeah,
he would end up dying a
That
lot.
moment when you go into Vats and it goes into slow motion, this big, like,
And there's this-
pointed-eared thing comes up.
You're just firing a fat man over and you can just see him running into frame.
Yeah.
No, this is
like,
not
no.
Fetch!
I did like his glitch at the start, though, before they fixed it. With the special book. You not try that one?
No.
If you dropped it, made him find it, he would, as he goes to pick it up, you grab it as well.
It counted as a new
A
activation.
duplicate. It was a duplicate.
Funny.
No, I never did that.
That broke the game.
So, Tiala, you spend a few hours helping out,
Yep.
helping out Alanya. You made decent rolls and she made decent rolls, so that will probably help keep her alive the next time she goes undercover in like a week's
so.
time.
Alright, if we're done with that whole... How late is it now?
It's probably will be mid-afternoon.
I'll head to the soup kitchen.
The soup kitchen.
I keep forgetting that the thing
Mm.
somehow.
It's the front for the lab.
It's the front.
Currently, it's the front for the warehouse.
Yep. You find Sashiska there.
How's it going?
Oh, Tiala, good to see you. I'm just researching some more variety in the food. Maybe some better quality ingredients.
Sounds good. What do you need?
I'm just going to try and get a greater variety of vegetables. Might be healthier for the little ones.
Avoid pickles from Navos.
Tess is in the background going,
Vegetable tastes like sad.
Tess is... Yeah, no, I don't think any of you've seen Tess all day.
I wonder why.
she's in your ship.
Someone let me out of this.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No, just come to see if you need any help.
Oh no, I feel mostly like an assistant to Lita. She's the main cook right now. She's really good.
I know.
Should have hired her on sooner. She was wasted at that cheaping place.
Cheap and as I didn't know her well enough at the start, and well, at least now she's getting the qualifications that she wanted to. So
I at least get to taste test the things that she can't eat.
how are
Give
the
her
kids enjoying it?
feedback. They seem to love it, but I suppose they like any food. But
Yeah.
Lita was saying that just like meat, water, and like one vegetable's not really good. Well, enough for them.
Also, they'll get sick of it after a while. So
That too. So yeah, we're trying to broaden the ingredients.
Have more than just soup.
no, sounds good.
Making sandwiches and pies, salads. I mean, there's also, like Lisa says, there's some deep fried stuff that would be a little more tasty that they can go with. But if they have a salad on the side, it makes it not so bad.
Yep. No, sounds good. If
Yeah,
you need any help
it's-
with it, just you know what to do.
No, you've been extremely helpful. Thank you for setting this up.
It was about time. Something was needed.
And you want to find... I want to look into exploring another hobby of some kind, but having no prior knowledge of my former existence, I don't even know what I'm good at, or what I
Then,
would be interested in.
then try lots of different things.
Suggest interplanetary ninja assassinating.
Isn't that what
Diplomatic
you guys
courier.
do? I suppose you got to get that crew for the frigate somehow.
We need a ninja assassin to train our other just
I mean,
ninjas.
diplomatic courier, a ninja diplomatic
Yeah,
courier.
ninja diplomatic courier.
Have you got any suggestions? I mean, is musical instrument or painting or anything like that?
Exotic dancing.
I honestly, I don't have many hobbies myself. I'm sort of, as myself, I'm at a loss for.
You could recommend her some of the courses you're doing, like a business.
I am doing courses.
Oh, that would make sense. Sense.